Okay, so we are going to be doing another little project with these pendant lights. Gosh, I had so much fun with those. And one of my viewers actually recommended something that I thought would be fun to give a try. And that was to add a little bit of pigment after we get all of the beads and everything in there and see if we can get that pigment to sink down through the little cabochons here. And so let's get going with that. I've got about 4.5 ounces of jade diction resin made up. I'm going to go ahead and just pour some in here. This one should go a little quicker. That last video was pretty long, I know. Sorry about that. But we can kind of make this one go a little faster, I think, because now that we kind of know what we're doing with it. Pour a little bit in here. Pour some of these cabochons in here. Okay. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute there. What we got in here so far. Another layer. This might not be quite enough resin to fill that all the way to the top, but I'm hoping that with the adding more beads all the time that will kind of help with that. Okay. Squeeze out any bubbles we might have up on the sides. I didn't spray any alcohol in here yet. So I'm wondering if maybe, what if we start doing the resin now so that it can kind of sink in between these cabochons, and then we can kind of push it down with putting a little bit of the resin on top. Because otherwise I'm kind of worried that it would just like lay on the top. You know how sometimes resin will do that. So I was hoping I'd have enough to make two, but I think we're only going to have enough to make one this time, and that's all right. But now we have to decide what color. What would be a really pretty color to do that with? Maybe like, we're going to use carrot. We're going to try these carrot alcohol inks in here and see. I'm kind of, blue would be really pretty, but we just did one in that bluish kind of green turquoisey color that seemed to have color changing abilities. And I don't really want to do like a pink or anything. So let's just try the orange, see what happens. And I'm just going to kind of go right around here. And then see if I can just have it kind of push its way down. It might be that it just all, you know, combines together. Not sure. Too sure what it's going to do, but let's see. A couple drops in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and pour in this. Kind of swirling around. Don't know if it's going to push it down or not. Hopefully it will kind of drop in there. But you know, I think she was saying don't put any resin in yet. You know, I could stir it a bit. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think what she was recommending is that I pour all the beads in at one time and then pour the drops in and then pour in the resin. Now that I think about it, because see here, it's kind of laying here at the top, kind of like what I was kind of afraid it would do. We could maybe take a stick, this one here maybe, and just kind of poke it down in there. See if that gets some of that alcohol ink to kind of start settling into those holes. Could be really pretty this way. All right. I'm not going to go too gung-ho with it. I want to give it a chance to maybe do some of that on its own. Go ahead and pour the rest. Okay. Paper towel here for that. Go ahead and fill this up. See if we can get this. Use up the rest of our resin here. Well, it's just the perfect amount for one of these full of beads. All right. I do 1 spray of alcohol. Nose. 2 on that one. Just something, got that big bubble right there. Okay, well, regardless of what happens with this, as far as if it sinks down or doesn't sink down with the ink, I think it's going to be really pretty with this orange, actually. It might even give it a bit of a flame look with the warm lights behind it. So I don't see, nothing is going down into the very tip of this. There we go, it's a little bit better. Okay. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for now on this. And when this is all cured, we'll come back and unmold it, put some lights in it. How fun. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, we are back. This is cured and excited to see what kind of a difference this makes with this, putting in the ink with this. Let's get this out of here. We'll start with the lid. Definitely going to need a bit of alcohol. Get this out of there. Okay, this hasn't been sitting overnight or anything, so certainly feels cured. Hopefully it's not still soft in there. Bend this backwards a bit. See if we can get this out. There we go. Might be just a bit soft. See if I can get that fingerprint off of there. Sometimes if you take something out and it feels cured, but you take it out and you see your fingerprint on something, take just a little bit of alcohol and that will come right off if you do it quick enough. But gosh, that's pretty. I'm happy with that color. I'll set that over there for a minute. Turn this right side out. And go ahead and break the seal around this one. Okay, dry that off real quick. Whoops. There we go. Oh gosh, you guys, look at that. Look how pretty that is. We kind of had to jab some of that down inside of there. Let me spray this really lightly. Just go around this really quick. Dry it as I go. Gosh, look at that. It's so pretty. So you can still see like the bubbles in there. It kind of looks like crackle glass. Really pretty. I love the orange in there. Let's look at this with the lid in it. Oh, maybe this is not cured enough to go in there. I better be kind of careful with that. Shoot! I guess I kind of sped this along a little bit. Took it out. It was cured, but it's just not like really, really hard cured. This would be a perfect time to go ahead and put on the bail. And even if I don't hang it, it would be nice to have that bail in there set just in case I decide I wanted to hang it later. But oh gosh, this is so pretty. So pretty. So you know what? Even though we're going to have to wait a bit before I can put the lid on it, let's go ahead. I have some of the little white lights. Let's go ahead and put these in and see what it looks like with these. There. Probably not even going to try that with the colored ones. I just think that the warm white would be really pretty with the orange. Let's look. Oh gosh, that is pretty. Really pretty. So with the lid on it, kind of hold it down like that. But yeah, I'm not going to push that part right now. Really pretty. What do you think? What do you think with the color in there? This was just a bit of my Pixiss alcohol ink in Carrot, but really pretty orange color. All right, so I am going to go ahead and let this cure overnight. And then, gosh, yeah, I really love this mold. Okay, so I'm going to let this cure overnight, and I'm probably going to go ahead and put the bail on it, and I'm not going to do that in the video because we did that in the really long video. I showed you guys how I do it. So anyway, if you're interested, you can look at the how to make a resin pendant light video, which is just a couple videos back, and yeah, and you'll see how to do all that. All right, I will see you a little bit later when this is all cured a little bit harder than what it is. All right, see you then. Okay, everybody, here it is, all put together. It is finally completely cured. And I know the last time somebody said, oh, you didn't get very good pictures of it with the lights out. So here's this one. Not too bad with the lights out of it. And then here it is with the lights on inside, and I could not be happier. This was just so much fun. This is cured completely hard now. The lid just screws in and out. But don't you think it just turned out really nice? It's beautiful for summer, for fall. This color is wonderful. I'm going to be making a lot of these. I hope you all enjoyed this project. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to putting lots of color into my next pendant lights. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful night. Love you all.